What is up, YouTube? This is JeffRoll77, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Maniac. In this week's episode of Progression Maniac, I'll be opening 36 packs of Synchro Storm, along with, give me a moment here, 24 packs of Burst of Destiny. Let's see what we're gonna get. Okay, we got an ultra rare high speedroid cork shooter. Okay, we got a Kite Drake. Okay, we got high speedroid Clear Wing Rider. Okay, we got Promenade Thrush, as well as Bird Sanctuary. Okay, we got another Promenade Thrush. And the Fleurette des Fleurs. I probably did not say that right. Okay, we got a Spearoid Ultra Hound. Alright, come on last pack and... Is it worth respinning to try to get Baron de Fleur? I think it is. I'll respin. And let's open Burst of Destiny. Okay, nothing's piquing my interest yet. An Ultra Bead Trooper. Absolute Hercules. Yeah, that's what I needed. Okay, we got the Troubled Sun. I think that's our second one. Yep. Okay, we got some Ice Jade. Mora? I probably didn't say that right. Well, got a lot of Blue Wonder Race cards. Although I don't know if that strategy is viable. Alright, last pack. Okay. About to respin again. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Spend 2 redoer tickets. There's 6. 24. Let's do this. Ooh. SM Blue Robin. And Crystal Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Alright. Okay, we got Cesteline Whitetail. I probably didn't say that right. I appreciate all the ultras, but I would like a little more supers, if that's alright. Speedroid wheel. Not bad. And we got a Loose bird call. No Baron Diffidor. But I'm a little bit happier with these pulls compared to last time, so I'll say to the collection. And let's open up these 24 packs of Burst of Destiny. Okay, we got Sword Solo Tia. Brandon Red. Alright. Okay. Rocket Caliber. Alright. Okay, we got Source of Moe. Could we get any of the Sword Soul Synchros? That would be nice. Okay, we got the Blue Wondery's Field Spell. Not exactly what I was looking for. Okay. Well, got no choice but to say to the collection. And let's see what I can build with all this.
And this is the deck profile that I'm going to duels with. As you can see, I'm bringing in Speedroids. I'm running 3 copies of Wind the Wind Chandler, which basically acts as a rota for pretty much all the Speedroids monsters in my deck. Then I have 1 Speedroid Rubber Band Planed, which can switch on itself from the hand if I special summon a monster onto my field. Then we have 1 double yo-yo, one copy of Four Stilts, and we'll skip that one. 1 copy of Speedroid Fuki Bodochi Piper. I'm probably not saying that right. 3 Speedroid Terratop, 2 copies of Den Daiko Duke, 3 Card Trooper, 1 Ultra Hound, 3 Tekaton Borg, 3 copies of Ash Blossom Enjoys Spring, 1 copy of Mecha Fentabeast O-Lion, which I'm mainly planning to get out through the effects of Mecha Fentabeast Aurora Dawn. Then we have 1 Maxi, 3 copies of Speedroid Marble Machine, and finally 2 copies of Speedroid Red Eye Dice. Then for spells, I have 1 Lightning Storm, 1 Triple Tactics Talent, 1 Pot of Greed, 1 Foolish Burial, 3 Speed Recovery, 1 Speedroid Wheel, and 1 Called by the Grave. For traps, I have 2 Infinite Permanents, 1 Speedroid Double Gate, and 1 Solemn Judgment. Then for the extra deck, I have 1 High Speedroid Clearwing Rider, 1 Crystal Clearwing Synchro Dragon, 1 Virtual World Kyubi Shenshin, 2 Crystal Wind Synchro Dragon, 1 Clearwing Synchro Dragon, 1 Clearwing Fast Dragon, 1 High Speedroid Kadama, 1 High Speedroid Agoyata? Probably not saying that right. 1 High Speedroid Puzzle, 1 Arsenal Metal Marcher. Then we have 1 Aurora on here, and 2 high-speed roid rubber band shooter. Then for side deck, I have 1 Nibiru, 1 Ghost Spell and Haunted Mansion, 2 Dwell Bird, 2 Dart Riddle No War, 2 Cosmic Cyclone, 1 Crossout Designator, 2 Evenly Match, 2 Solemn Strike, and 2 Solemn Warning. Okay. Let the madness begin. Okay, before we get to the duels, I changed the wheel again. This will be the last time I do this, I promise. I made 2 changes to it. The first change is I made the 3 extra packs of each episode sets a more permanent fixture to the wheel. The second change I made is that I made a new ticket, that being the Jackpot 7 ticket. This ticket has 2 functions that I could choose from. 1, if there is a card that I don't have a playset up in my entire collection, I can add as many copies of that card to my collection until I have a full playset, which basically means 3 copies. I know it sounds strange, but there are just some cards in my collection that I don't have 3 copies of in my whole collection. It's just weird. Also, the second power that this ticket does is that I can add a playset of any card that I didn't pull from the current point of the episode to the beginning. For example, since I didn't pull Baron de Fleur in this episode, I could basically use the Jackpot 7 ticket to add 3 copies of that card instantly, even though I could only play 1 of it, given that it's currently banned. I hope that it explains everything. So, yeah, let's get to the duels. Whew. I can't begin to tell you how satisfying that victory was. Because the last time I went up against that Mara player, I didn't do so well. I basically couldn't do anything, really. Not with Domain on the field. Anyway, let's spin the wheel and hope we get something good. No Amy's, no Amy's. Holy shit! I was not expecting that to be my first prize. Wow. Well, since I used this card as an example, might as well make it official. Let's add 3 copies of Baron de Fleur into my collection. And we are back at the wheel thanks to the help of Clearwing Fast Dragon. So, yeah, let's get the wheel spin. Hope we get something good. Ooh. This is going to take a while. So, the promo card now I'm going to add 3 copies of to my collection is going to be Ebon Illusion Magician. This was one of the key cards that was missing in my Dark Magician deck. And we're back at the wheel after basically blowing my opponent right out of the water. So, yeah, let's spin the wheel and we'll get something good. No whammies, no whammies. No whammies. No, 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 no. I said no whammies. Damn. And we are back at the wheel after basically shutting my opponent's monster effects down. So, yeah, let's get the wheel spin. Hope we get something good. Alrighty then. Okay, let's see what these extra packs of Synchro Storm and Burst of Destiny have for us. Okay. Okay, we got Card Trick. Stars Warrior, not bad. And okay. Alright, let's move on to Burst of Destiny. Okay, we got Brandon in red. Which, for some reason, I want to put that to the tune of Lady in Red. Okay. Okay. Nothing too much to write home about, so I'll just save. And let's get back to the duels. And we're back at the wheel again, having defeated the Illusionist Phantom Beast deck. So let's get the wheel spin. Hope we get to the good. No whammies, no whammies. Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. Come on, come on, come on. Yes! Now, what the hell do I pick? So, with the Starlight Rare Prize, I think I'm gonna add another copy of Lurlu's Bird Call into my collection. And believe me, I thought really long and hard about which card I was going to pick before I settled on this one. And we are back at the wheel thanks to Harvey's Feather Duster. That was the real MVP of that duel. Anyway, let's spin the wheel and hope we get something good. Oh, yes, 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 yes! Now, what to do with it? Okay, so with this Jackpot 7 ticket, I'm going to add a playset of Lair Loose Bird Sanctuary into my collection.
Well, it was nice while it lasted.
And we are back at the wheel, having defeated Goblin Biker, which may have been the first time I've ever done that, if memory serves me right. So, yeah, let's spin the wheel and let's hope we get something good. Ooh. Very nice. Now, what am I going to pick? Okay, so the secret rare present I'll get out to my collection is actually going to be an ultra rare. That being a Lair Loose Cestiline Wagtail. And we're back at the wheel after a very strange duel. I say that because my opponent commented some sort of weird gibberish. Then later asked me if I was a human or a bot. And last time I checked, Edo Pro didn't have bots. At least none that I'm aware of. Then, of course, attacking Crystal Wing was the strangest of all choice. And for a moment there, I thought maybe my opponent was going to play honest. But that didn't happen. Anyway, let's spin the wheel and hope we get something good. No whammies, no whammies. I'll gladly take it. So with this Jackpot 7 card, I'm going to add a playset of Legendary Promenade Thrush into my collection. And before anyone asks, yes, I am thinking about doing a deck on Legendary at some point. I haven't decided when. And this is what my deck looks like in this final form. And honestly, I didn't do too bad with this deck. Although that last duel, I started wondering maybe I should have fired up Crystal Wing's effect much sooner before my opponent had their border all set up. Of course, with Triple Tactics Talent, it may have been damned if I do, damned if I don't. That kind of thing. So, oh well. Also, I didn't really get a chance to bring out Barry DeFleur, but I'll have another shot later down the line. In the comment section below, let me know what you think about this deck profile and my duels in general. Always be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I guess that's it for now. This is Jeff for this episode. Sign out.